Could Texas lawmakers change the way marriage licenses are issued? It is one idea state conservatives are considering as they push back against same-sex marriage. The state attorney general is offering an out for county employees who don't want to issue those licenses. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga is first tonight here at 5 with more on whether this is setting up kind of the next big legal battle. Deanna.
Well, Heather, Collin County was among the counties that did not begin issuing licenses right away on Friday. Denton County also held off, waiting for more guidance from the state. Well, now the Texas Attorney General says numerous lawyers are ready to defend county employees who do not want to issue licenses based on a religious objection.
It's exhilarating.
After a short delay,
It just feels like this is how it should happen, and this is how it is happening because of all the people that fought for this.
the Denton County clerk began issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples this morning, though perhaps grudgingly. In a statement, Julie Luke wrote same-sex marriage is a contradiction to her faith, but that her personal belief also can't prevent her from issuing the licenses. Attorney Chad Rubeck discussed the legal distinctions this morning on Good Day.
The Supreme Court decision only applies to governmental entities. A county clerk has to follow. A baker who owns a bakery, a photographer who owns a photography studio, on the other hand, is not a governmental actor and can decide, listen, I want to discriminate.
But Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton issued a differing opinion, saying a state worker's religious objections to gay marriage can be considered, and that lawyers are on standby to defend those workers for free, including some from the nonprofit Liberty Institute.
And there's somebody in the desk next to them that can take care of it. That's what we should do, both in private employment and in public employment.
Kelly Shackelford says Paxton's opinion does not mean an entire county clerk's office can deny a license, just that an office must make a reasonable effort to work around a state employee's religious objection.
Government marriage is really a failed program.
And still others are trying to set up a new legislative battle. State Rep David Simpson today called for Governor Abbott to bring lawmakers back to Austin for a special session.
I think a special session to end the state's involvement in the marriage business is a good thing, and allow clergy to issue the license to do it voluntarily.
Representative Simpson says he'd push to allow notary publics to do the same. Governor Abbott has previously said he would not call a special session over this issue. We followed up today, but the governor's office hasn't called back to give us a sense of where he might stand now. Heather.
All right, so then where do things go from here? I mean, are we expecting to see lawsuits then over the pushback?
Well, the Texas AG's opinion says lawyers would defend a government employee's right to be accommodated, Heather, for religious reasons. Groups like the Liberty Institute say they're taking calls from people who may claim their county office is forcing them to issue licenses, even if there are other options, other people willing to do so. At the same time, the ACLU of Texas wants to hear from gay couples who may be denied marriage licenses. And right now, it does not sound like there are any major complaints, at least not yet, Heather.
Exactly. All right, Deanna, thank you.